How much do you love this man and why you love this man? Because you were telling us some nice stuff earlier.
Well.
Don't dig no well here. Please. No one dropping it.
It can be awful. It can be nice. But I see a side of him that no one has ever seen. You know? He can be a teddy bear as well.
Jesus.
And that's the reason why.
Without any life. Teddy bear not no life. And you tell me say me a teddy bear. Jesus.
I see you're a comedian, man.
Eh?
You're a big comedian.
Lord have mercy, you wouldn't know. I remember he started trying at me when I was about 15 years old. My mother had this shop. We were living in Waterhouse on the Gully Bank. And my mother had this shop and he used to work at, where?
Zep Chemical.
With Zep Chemical. And when he comes in the shop every morning for a cigarette and a beer, and he always try to steal a kiss from me. And I would run him down when he do that. And I would stone him. But after a while, we moved away from Waterhouse in the 80s because of the violence. And
I was still living there.
he was still living in Waterhouse. And I hear that he continued to ask me about, because I had two brothers living up there. And he continued to ask them for me. Without my knowledge, you know, I don't know. And I remember 92, I think, I came back from, I was in England and I came back. And the Sunday morning, my brother told me, asked me if I remember G. And I said, no, who named so again? And out of sight, out of mind. And he went and called him. And I was in the bathroom having a shower. And he came to the side. And I looked out and I saw him. And I said, oh, it's you. I had no feelings for this man, you know. I know him used to come and steal him one kiss and what have you, because he claimed he was in love with me.
When I go in our mother's shop, sometimes she would sit down outside and I go in and say, Miss V, put a beer and a cigarette for my bill, and half pack of cigarette that I used to smoke. So put a half pack of cigarette for my bill and a red stripe. And I just take it up and come outside and see her. And run through the gate, and she run me down and take up stone and fling her for me, and she can't catch me.
Because he was fast enough, faster you seen boys.
No.
So what was your intention then when you used to steal those kisses?
That time?
Yeah.
To be in love with her. But she didn't love me at the time. She didn't know anything about love. I want to teach her.
Teach yourself.
And her mother loved me, you know. Her mother loved me, but the father, me never like the father at all.
Tap going this up.
The father look rough. Look like he name you like lion. So me not deal with him at all. Me just say morning and good evening. But the mother now, I'm a friend. Yeah, man. And there is a sisters and brother now. We move good from youth days. Come up.
How did both of you lose your sight?
Well, I'm diabetic. And being a diabetic for the past 20 years, mine automatically went about 2001. I was just sitting there watching the television one day. I didn't even know that I lost one of the vision in the left eye. And you know, I just put my hand across my face just like that. And I realized I couldn't see anything. And when he came home from work the evening, I told him, and he took me down my puppy. And they sent us to several doctors. And it's like they were afraid to even look at it.
Both of you are visually impaired.
Yes.
And you've been married for how long?
29 years.
Alright. Please, just tell the world, how has that been?
We are living together from we can see each other. And after we can see each other. But a mishap just come in, and she's diabetic. She lost her sight eventually for about 20 years now, and mine is about 4 years now. I don't completely lose my sight. I can glimpse, but only shadows. We have to depend on people to help us. We have want to go anywhere, have to depend on people. But in the house, we can help ourselves. Cooking,
Cook and clean and wash.
cook and clean and wash, hang on line.
I wash, he rinse and hang up on the line.
Tell us about your career as a policeman.
It was nice. It was a beauty serving for my country.
Up to what rank were you?
A district constable.
Okay.
I joined 30th of December 1980. They sent me to Twickenham Park training school, and just a batch of us, and I went and we served. We were over there training for about 3 months. I come back to Huntsby and they sent me to Olympic Garden to Newport West 1982, and I was there until 1986, and I get transfer again from Newport West back to Huntsby, and from Huntsby I get transferred to Stony Hill. I spent 3 months at 1 year and 3 months at Stony Hill, leave Stony Hill and go back to Huntsby. 2010 I get transferred to Newport, to Seaview, and I retired there. But it was nice. I deal with the community people as is. They deal with me as is. They love me, I love them, and everybody, my co-workers, my superior officers.
You must say you was also feisty.
God.
Anybody mess with him and tell them about their mother. No matter what, him and them are still friends.
You can't do that, man.
Yes, man. How are the man say for tell
Yes,
about
I was ruthless in that sense. I was ruthless in that sense. Nobody could mess around me.
I was told that you had no issues walking through this community at any hours of the night.
Any hours of the night, any hours of the day. Seaview, Waterhouse.
Even though people know you to be a policeman.
Yes.
Were you always trapped?
Yes, but
Okay.
some know, some don't know.
Okay.
And sometimes people call to me and they know me. Mr. Stewart, what happened? I say, walk on and stop and talk to them and give them good advice and tell them, say, why this not good and that not good and that. You fit stop do this and stop do that and stop do that and wait. All when me there Huntsby. Me strap up some of the boy them and strap them up in a jail, the bad, for them to get out of hand. But when them turn around and say, well, when me tell them when me do it for, why me do it, them look for me and say, wow, Mr. Stewart,
them big him up.
thank you.
Yeah, big him
Some
up.
of them see me on the street. Some of them all tell me say, boy, when you go on the road, you're going to die and this and that and we're going to kill you. And this. Me say, when you're ready, when you come out, you come to me and confront me. Don't stay behind a bush, don't stay behind a wall, just confront me. And see who is the better man. And we do that and whatever. And they never do that. They never confront me in a way more than say, Mr. Stewart, walk on, Mr. Stewart, this, that.
And if I'm here,
me
them
girl-
tell me that you're married to a nice man. Because when we there jail, you know, beat me and tell where I beat before. But after I tell where I beat before, we sit down and we think about it. When we see, we have to tell him, say, boy, Mr. Stewart work, you know.
How you feel about that, mums?
Well, I feel good. Because, you know, so sometimes you can be scared. You would be scared to know that they are walking a danger zone and people really appreciate the fact that he's walking and can call him to him and him answer and so forth. Him stand up and have a conversation with him.
Yes.
The work was nice until me retire, but the people them where we deal with my finances. They not deal right. For me retire 16th of February 2017, and up to now the only thing me have to live off of the little NIS. And I look and say, me get through it, me do it early. I would like them to hurry up to get my pension to do
Because
what
we
I
have to be
need to.
scraping to
I have
live.
to be depending on my children to help me out, and sometimes my friends and brothers and sisters and whatever.
We hardly can pay the rent. You know, it is very tedious for us to get the rent.
Sometimes we can find food but no meat kind.
You
Not
know,
even vegetable.
The grocery will come because people do help us out, you know. They'll carry a little grocery come and give us, but then...
What about the Hunts Bay Police? They have been helping you out a lot.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Miss Walters, Nadine Walters, Inspector of Police, help us out a lot. She and her crew.
They will take grocery to us whenever they can. They have it.
And she never forget us. And towards the rent, she try to help us in every way that she can. I love that lady. I would like to be in our own place.
Yeah, we
But
like
the rent that we're paying can pay light bill and water rate.
Or put food on the
And
table.
also put food on the table.
How much is the rent, Dad?
There,
Yes.
$8,000
My biggest Christmas wish right now
and New Year.
and New Year's is for us to get some money to pay off this rent that we owe, and to get some assistance in helping us to finish the house in Portmore. That's my greatest Christmas and New Year's wish.
And anything else can come after.
So
Anything can
how
come
far
after.
behind are you with the rent here?
We are about 5 months behind.
The people that we rent
Rent the place
that we
from,
rent the
they're
place
very
from, they are
understanding.
very nice and understanding.
Yeah,
When we have it,
they get
we
it.
call them and they get it. But when we don't have it and they call, we tell them, say, boy, we don't have it
yet.
we don't have it yet. But when we have it, I'll call them and say, come.
I take it that you're not comfortable with that type of...
No, I don't
because
like
we're not
that. I
used
don't
to
like
it.
it.
We're
I
not
don't
used
like
to
it.
it.
I like my thing to be paid and full up top,
Up front.
Up front. A man like me that was is a police and can see and do all kind of things, go around knowing people, doing things to people, working for my country and working for the society, working with the society and the people in it. It come embarrassing to me for not seeing. And things I knew, people I knew, I can't see them again, I can't do it, but I'm just waiting on the doctors to return. Just because of the corona, that's why we are here struggling just like that.
What have they promised you? So because you said when they return.
Yes,
They return, what will they?
They come here
We did the test.
and we did the test, they call us, we did the test, and they say they're going to make us see again. So we are still waiting on them. We have the drops dropping in our eyes, but we're still waiting on them.